under clear nationwide, guys. We were under cloudy conditions, and we have seen under the clear conditions, that side really works and the inside really doesn't get a good run. But anyway, we'll talk more about that. But we are here again with Seth Cole.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, and Seth, these guys are under clear conditions. What do you think we're going to see today?
Well, with the fact that the Cup cars have a lot more speed than the Nationwide Series cars do, and the trucks, I'm really not sure what we're going to expect here today. I mean, obviously, we're kind of hoping for the cloudy, overcast conditions, so there'd be more grip in the track. It's going to be a little bit more slippery out there here today, with the sun being beaten on this track for a while. So grip's going to be a big factor, and I also think that we're going to see a lot of tire strategy again, like we did in the Truck Series race. So it should be pretty interesting to see what kind of action happens here with the higher speeds of the Cup cars.
All right, and do you think these guys are gonna have problems with pit road once again today? Are they gonna have problems with the pit road? While entering pit road. Are you there, Seth? Alright, so I guess we're gonna get you ready going green flag racing. I think Seth had a little bit of a hiccup on the technical difficulties, so we'll get you green. And we are back, and as I was asking Seth before, are we gonna have any pit road problems here today in this race that we have seen most of the weekend?
I'm certainly hoping not. I mean, obviously, with the slicker race conditions, as we saw in the truck race, that was when they had trouble getting onto pit road. When we had the overcast, it was a lot easier for them to get onto pit road. So we may, but I'm certainly hoping we won't.
And as we look at the qualifying, we have a lot of talent up at the front. But what guys you think at the back of this pack could make an impact and try to win today?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a couple guys back there who've been having some really tough times here so far this weekend at Primal, and one of them is actually starting dead last, Dylan Poteet. And we have seen here that drivers have been able to use pit strategy from starting way back to be able to move their way up towards the front. So I think the big key for Poteet would obviously be to avoid any wrecks that could happen, because there's very little room to be able to maneuver your way around wrecks here at this particular track. But if he can work out a good enough strategy, we could see him up inside the top 5 with about 10 to go at the end of this event.
All right. Well, we're about to get ready to go green flag racing, and a lot of anticipation here today, because this is the biggest race of the weekend, and you really want to win this one because it could really set a statement for you for the rest of the season. Also, how about the front row right here? We got Levi McIntyre, the rookie, who's had a sensational season, next to Trent Dunham, who has also had a sensational season. I wonder what we're going to see out of Trent today.
And we know that Trent Dunham's really good at this particular track too. He, if I recall, ended up having a win here in the Dewalt Cup Series last year.
Well, and we'll let Seth take you to the green flag today. As we're going green flag racing, they're already starting to fan out already. Oh boy. Oh man, they're 4 wide for the lead. Oh. Oh geez, oh geez. Oh, we already got problems. I know we do. Oh, there we go. Oh, 3 wide for the lead. Okay. Oh. We gotta slow down, guys. Oh, Daniel. Oh, Levi McIntyre coming down pit road. And we'll pause and take a look at what brought out the caution. The caution spree is starting already here on lap 1. And I believe it started a little bit in front of these guys right here.
Might have been possibly the 20 car. I don't know. It was one of those cars up in the middle or higher groove, I think.
I think it started with these two. Charles Sanford and Preston Floyd in 23. I think somebody might have got a little bit loose back there. I mean, these guys were going for it at the start. They were 3-4 wide all over the place. Yeah. But somebody made contact with them to get them sideways. I don't know who that was. And then these guys were 4 wide over here. And Dylan goes up and hits Zach Rogers, then Chris Washer, then the 8 of Cody Lamas, the points leader, hits the wall down there.
And Poti was trying to get up from the apron there in order to not hit the pit wall, and I think his car just snapped around when he went from the apron to the racetrack.
Yeah, that's what we see, and we have seen drivers hit that pit roll wall, and he was trying not to do that. So when he goes down here, he's trying to get, he started in the back, he sees a wreck happening, he's trying to gain some spots, and then he hits the apron and he gets really loose. You don't want to hit that apron.
Yep, and the slicker track conditions didn't help at all either. Didn't allow any grip there to those rear tires when he came back onto the track.
And Zach Rogers and Chris Washer was just innocent bystanders of that. So separate for those guys, but they don't have too much damage, so they'll be able to continue. And Trent down. No, who was the leader? Oh, now watch this. This is what I was really scared about. These guys almost wrecked coming down here when they were under caution. Watch the 9 and the 33, Daniel Day and Danny Wells. Watch this. Right, watch Danny clip him right here. And he goes down and almost wrecks.
Yeah, that was a really close call right there. It's a wonder that they were able to keep that together.
I believe the leader was Levi, I think. Yep. Alright, let's take you back to, and he actually pitted, so let's take you back to the action. Alright, we are back here to Primal Raceway. And we have Daniel Day in the Mountain Dew Live Wire 33 for RCR up in the lead right now. He's trying to win his 4th race of the season. But right behind him is Trent Dunham hungry for his 2nd. And Seth, do you think the action is going to calm down?
What was interesting was Levi McIntyre gave up what I think was at the time either the 1st or 2nd position, come down pit road and make a pit stop. So he's lost a lot of track position, but it may put him completely off pit sequence with everybody else.
Definitely. And one guy I'd like to look at right here is Danny Wells. He's just sitting there quiet in the Everham number 9. He can make some noise here today. The flag is back out. Oh, can you hear me fine, Seth?
Yep.
Alright.
this time they didn't seem as likely to try and get 3 and 4 wide like they did on the first start of this race. They're starting to fan out a little bit now off of 2, but they were mostly only in double wide battles heading into 1, which was pretty good to see.
Oh boy, Trent Dunn was trying to get that inside lane, and look at him. He is side by side for the lead. Oh, this Jessica Shelton, Seth Cole spinning.
Big wreck in the back. Big wreck off of 4. And I think Trent Dunham got Daniel Day at the line.
No, I think they're racing back.
Oh, no, not quite.
That caution flag came out after they passed the line. Daniel Day's going to try to get him back on the inside, side by side to the line. He's going to lead it back. Oh, I can't see.
Oh, can't see. You can't see the smoke.
Oh, my God. Completely guessed it there, but Trent beat him on the outside. So let's go and take a look at what brought the caution out. Ooh, turn 3. Alright, and as we're taking a look at this wreck, it looks like Seth didn't see Jessica up on the outside, and he comes up and they hook.
Yep, 41 was coming off the corner from the inside coming up. 45 was coming off the corner from the outside coming in, and they just both came in the same area. And oh wow, hard hit there for the 0-0.
Oh, 7. Oh, Dylan Pote. Oh, and how did a whole bunch of guys miss that? That should have been more cars involved. Oh,
they really should have.
Chris.
That was right in the middle of the field, and a lot of times you have cars wrecking going high and low on a spinning machine, so we got away with something there.
John McNamara back there in the 38, he's smoking. That's a tough break for Jessica. She actually started pretty good in this race.
Oh wow, they actually wrecked a little bit further down towards the inside safer barrier there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, we'll take a couple more looks at this wreck. But you can see the outside just makes a whole lot of momentum out of turn 3. Seth just did not think he was gonna be there. Oh man, there's a 38 and a 0-0. J. Cole, John McNamara. It ain't over.
Not at all.
Dylan Pote hits the 7. Zach Landers. Oh, and I think Chris Washer's gonna come in here right here.
And you know, all that smoke that we saw there without being able to see who between Daniel Day and Trent Dunham came out of the start-finish line, just imagine what it was for these drivers driving into that smoke to try and maneuver their way through this wreck.
Man, Cody is not having a great day. It's not great to see him. Is Levi on pit road again?
I think he is.
He's been having some trouble here today. I don't know what's going on with him.
So it must not have been a regularly scheduled stop under the last caution, because I don't see a reason why he would have to come down pit road again, unless it was some mechanical issue.
Him and Anthony were having problems, but we'll take you back to the green. Well, you guys have to pit or the green. Alright, we're going to take a look at the pit stops here. And I wonder what these guys are going to do here on the pit road.
Yeah, if I were these guys especially, I would try going maybe for a 2-tire stop, because it looks like the leaders are doing pretty well as far as tire wear. And I don't think they'd want to give up the track position they've been able to have this whole race so far and fall to the back just for 4 tires, unless everybody else is going with the 4-tire strategy.
You see Daniel Day, he looked like he just got fuel. He didn't even take tires right there.
That's an interesting strategy there. I don't know if I quite agree with that.
D. Young, where does he come from? He's in the 2nd spot right now. It looked like he did the same thing. Danny's still in 3rd. Looked like Trent was the big loser on that one. He lost 2 spots. But it looks like these two are going to be on the tail end of the lead lap. Or maybe, I think the 99. They're both a lap. No, wait. The 45 and the 38 are a lap down, but they're both out of the race. They have too much damage. But I know these two are on the tail end of the lead lap, so we'll take back green. A little bit of things that are going to play into this next restart. We got the 99 and the 19 in front of these guys. So
Yeah, but I think they're up to speed, so I don't think they're going to really like play into the same factors if we had like a lap car on the inside line damaging off the pace. The one thing I do want to see though is how is Daniel Day going to cope with those two ahead of him? Because guys behind him like Dylan Young, Danny Wells, Trent Dunham, they could use those cars in the tail of the lead lap as a pick to be able to get around for the lead.
Yeah, and how about another guy in the top 5? He has been struggling. The Hendrick Motorsports driver and Energizer number 24, Michael Norman, up here in the top 5.
Yeah, he's come from out of nowhere. I think maybe he and his teammate Dylan Young might have used the same strategy to get themselves up here on this restart inside the top 5.
We have a lot of big names up at the front, and that's what I thought I would see at this racetrack. A lot of big names up here. Oh, Daniel.
Oh, Daniel wants by those cars there of McIntyre and McCurry right away. And look at Dylan Young. Dylan Young's going to use the outside line.
Oh, I think because he wanted the draft from the 99, but I think the 33's using the draft from the 19 to pull away. Oh, D Young. Oh, my God. Oh, and I think we have... Oh, yep. Oh, Danny went down pit road. Oh, we're still good.
I'm not certain how the 9 got to pit road without everybody wrecking into him. That was actually quite a good job there. He apparently used the hand signal, let everybody know, hey, I'm coming, and everybody saw it.
Definitely. These guys are going really fast. You don't want to make any too much bad movements. And Daniel Day is about to lose the lead to Trent Dunham. Look at the run Trent got. Trent, with tires, is going to pass him for the lead.
Exactly. That was the key right there. Daniel Day took fuel only. Trent Dunham had the pressure rubber, that grip off of Ford. That's what helped him rocket around the 33.
He's just passing everybody. He's about to pass Levi McIntyre, put him a lap down.
Now, what Trent's probably going to want is for this thing to go into a long green flag run. Oh, wait, is Trent pitting again? Oh, no, he's not. He just got off that corner really slow. And that surprises me that Daniel Day, with the outside line and older tires, was actually able to get around a car with fresher tires that was on the inside line.
I'm surprised you guys did not crash on that restart. I don't know how they didn't.
Slower car up ahead. It looks like that could be the 38, and this could be trouble for the leaders.
That's actually the 49.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's a bit off the pace. But looks like they haven't caught him yet.
Oh, Anthony, careful. Yikes.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he's actually making some... Look at that 77 car. Ian Dutta's going to get the lead.
Wow, Ian Dutta started outside the top 10 on that last restart, and he's rocking it up there. Good heavens.
And they're about to come up on this guy. He is running like about 10 miles per hour slower.
And look at this. This is rather unusual here in this green flag run. Nobody seems capable of holding the lead. We've had Trent Dunham, Daniel Day, and now Ian Dutta all take turns up at the front.
Oh, man. At 19. Oh, we got a wreck. Daniel Day's in it.
Oh, my goodness. This was right up at the front. Oh, my.
And they're still wrecking. Oh, Daniel. He got hit by the 88. I just seen at the end. Oh my God.
Wow, and Daniel was on to a great run today, it looked like, and wow, that's a tough break for that 33 team.
Well, at least we had something we didn't have for a while. We had green flag run.
Yeah, we did. We were able to see what some of these drivers had, but obviously one of the strongest cars, probably the 3 strongest cars of the day, we're looking at right there, and with quite a bit of front end and hood damage, that 33 may not be in the hunt for the win anymore, and that's a tough break for him.
Very tough break. Again, look, these guys going down pit road again, see what they're gonna do on their pit stops, and I believe Ian Dutt is down there as well. Michael Norman's staying out. but I think he went down pit road with the 9 and stuff. But it looks like Ian Dutta is probably gonna come up. Wait. Oh no, these guys are in the back. Never mind. It looks like
Dutta either had a lightning fast pit stop or they didn't go for tires again, because Trent was right behind him when that caution flag came out, and I think I saw him at least go with right side tires on that car, and they may have gone with a 4-tire stop again on the 42.
Alright, so we are going to take a look at what brought the caution out. I believe we had about a 5 or 6 lap green flag run, which is pretty good. So we'll take you to the caution flag. See what happened back on. Take a look at this. I mean, Daniel Day, he was just minding his own business, and then he's wrecked.
Yeah, and that's just what makes it all the worse if you've got a good car. The fact that you get taken out when it wasn't even something that you really started. And I don't know, Daniel Day may have a few words to say after this with...
Oh, the 20 turned him, Zach Buchanan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zach Buchanan, Kyle Thomas. That's a few guys that were up in the top 10. I think, yeah, 20 was in it. Yeah. I'm surprised this wreck was not bigger than what it was.
Yeah, we were fortunate there that the cars actually spun down towards the inside wall and not in the middle of the track like the incident with Jessica Shelton earlier. So drivers were able to get around it and we didn't have a huge wreck.
Take one more look at it. You can see what happened there. The 33 had a run on the bottom, 20 had a run on the top, and yep, 20 got in there.
Yep. And that could just be the spotter's fault, but obviously it's a tough break there because so many of them, as you said there, Kyle Thomas and as well as Daniel Day, they were running up there really well at the front of the field inside of the top 10, and they come away with it with wrecked race cars here. And the fortunate thing, I think, for Daniel Day was right there. He slid past the pit wall. We've seen a lot of drivers have difficulty putting their car in reverse when they're down against that pit wall. He was able to get his car turned around quickly and get away. So if he's able to continue, he'll probably stay on the lead lap.
Oh, the right there, you go down.
Just got sideswiped.
Alright, so we'll take you back to green for the rest of this thing. Top down cars here to deal with.
It was just a matter of time, and apparently it's happened now, and oh boy, this it always makes me nervous whenever I see lap cars there, and amazingly enough, one of those lap cars is Michael Norman in the 24, who was actually up running inside the top 5 not too long ago.
Another one is that 9 car, Danny Wells. He was running good too.
So I don't know what happened to the two of them, whether they pitted under that green flag run or something, but whatever the case, that's a tough break for both of them. Apparently their pit strategy didn't work out. And I gotta give a shout out to a couple drivers up there inside the top 5 now that we haven't talked about at all today. Xavier Livingston in 3rd, 4th place there with Kurt Mortonick, and Sean Henley, who was behind the Seth Cole Jessica Shelton incident earlier on. He's now up to 5th.
I think they got something for him. I just noticed this guy up in the front as well, but man, that Trent did not get a good restart at all, man. Oh.
Never know. This track is pretty well known for its sleepers at the end of the race, but man, that 77 car is fast, and I think he's gone 2 pit stops without tires. Doesn't look like he needs them though. He has been flying.
Oh, and I think we got a wreck. Oh, and the 77 is going down pit road. We got a wreck. Yes, we had a wreck in the back. Caution is out.
Must have been a single car incident or something, because it doesn't look like a big pileup of cars.
And Justin Perry took the lead away when the 77 just went down pit road. There he goes. Kurt Mortonick's down. The 11's down. Looks like the 11 had damage. They took the hood off of that car. Trent Dunham's down. The 77 taking tires. Peachy London in the 4 car as well. Oh, and the 16, yep, 16 damage.
I'm not really sure who that. Oh, looks like we had an. Oh wow, looks like we had quite a wreck over there in the turn 3 area.
Let's take a look at what happened. And looks like turn 3 is the most treacherous corner. And then you can see the 99 running back his teammate.
Yeah, he did. He just ran over the 16 right there.
7, and then there was more going on. 12 had a lot of damage. Chris Jones had a lot to the front. Let's see who he got in the back of.
And I think McIntyre had actually stayed ahead of the leaders when that last caution came out. So he had a good. I think he was back on the tail end of the lead lap, and
the 29 and the 12 got together right there. Justin Telampis, Chris Jones. That's what happened to them.
Yep.
And then
12 car looks like he may have actually had a right front down there after the contact with the 29.
And then you see this back here, but I want to know what happened to the 22. Where he had a lot of damage on pit road. It might have been a pit road incident. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Let's see if we had our first driver make a mistake coming out of pit road. Oh wow, he's coming wide through there.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh my god. What was he doing? He was leading the race.
When you saw the entry there where he was way out there, almost in the lower groove of turn 4, you knew there was just going to be a problem there. You cannot overdrive turn 4 like that and expect to make it to pit road.
Alright, so that is the first. Oh, Kyle Thomas almost did it.
Yeah, he did. You're right. I just saw that.
What are these guys thinking? Use your head, man.
Flirting with danger.
Oh my god, but that's why they're race car drivers, I guess.
I guess so.
Really happy when we get to about 3 to go, 10 to go, because you guys went
I
down
think
the
so too. They're gonna want that single file restart bad because we got 8 lap cars on the inside line now.
How about who's up in the? Look who's in the top 10. Can you name these drivers off? I mean, in the top 5.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, I guess.
Well, we got the 48 of Eric Burton up there, the 40 of Jake Rogers, the 10 of Ryan Acosta.
And we're seeing here just about every single restart. There are new names up there in the top 5 that we haven't talked about today. And I'll tell you, it's really looking like this race at Primal is coming down to survival and pit strategy. And right now, you're looking at the front runners. Those are the guys that have so far done it correctly.
Oh boy, we're not done. We're not gonna be done.
Yeah, everybody cover your eyes. This isn't gonna be pretty.
You guys get up to speed so fast, and the guys that are slow don't really get up to that certain speed. Oh boy, they're 3 wide already. Oh my god. Oh.
Boy, they're spreading out, which is a good sign, but oh boy, oh wow, way back there, Kyle Thomas almost looked like he hit oh, he got it!
Yeah, he just spun.
But he saved it. Wait a minute, they may not throw a caution for that, I don't know.
Yeah, he spun coming on pit road, it looked like.
Can't tell, I couldn't see if the flagman was waving a yellow flag or not.
I think we're all good. I ain't seen him waving it. Oh, we got caution. Oh, yeah, Michael.
McCurry got spun, I think. Oh no, that's Norman. Boy, a bad day turns worse for the 2014.
Definitely, when one Hendrick driver isn't having a good day, the other one is having a good day, and that's Eric Burton in the 2nd position.
He was racing hard there with McCurry coming like, whoa. I don't know if that was coming off their road, but they almost looked like they might have leaders or something there.
Well, we might as well take a look and see if these guys are gonna have to pit. But do not, if you do pit, do not hit that wall. Please. Whoa, 31, what's he doing? Whoa!
Oh, Eric Burton spun around there. The second place car.
Oh, and he got hit by somebody. Wow.
Is it the 30? I couldn't tell. Somebody got into him.
The 31 was all the way down there. He did a Dion Scott, if Seth remembers that. The Dion Scott incident from like season 5. where he wasn't even going down pit road and he ran up into somebody coming on the pit road.
Yep. Trying to see, I don't know who would cycle around as the leader.
I think it will still be Sean, but I'm not sure. But we'll take a look at what happened to bring out the caution first. It looks like, right here, as we're taking a look at that, the 41 came down pit road, and it looks like, the 2 turned the 8.
Oh.
And then, yep.
Yeah, Cody was trying to give Michael room there on the low line, moved up, and I don't think he knew that Kyle Thomas was there.
You wouldn't know how many wrecks you had on that front straightaway.
Yeah, a lot of our incidents this time in this race have been off of 4, you're right.
Yeah, Cody seen the 20-foot pressure in him for the position, and he's like, I'm going to go up. And the 2 cars there.
Yep, I don't think he had a clue that 2 car was on him, and that's the thing about this track, that run off of 4, and I don't think these drivers are realizing that a car that looks like it's about 2 car lengths behind him going through the middle of the corner can all of a sudden be right on their back door coming off of turn 4.
Yes, it says it in the mirrors. If you use your mirrors, things are closer than they appear.
Exactly.
So I guess you guys don't have mirrors on their cars every day.
No, they just have a mirror up in the front of their car, but they don't have those special side mirrors that we domesticated people use on our vehicles.
Yeah. So we'll take you back to green flag. Been really, really treacherous, and it's about to get really treacherous again here. We got the fastest car behind all these guys.
Laps to go cannot come soon enough for these leaders because there's a lot of traffic up ahead of them for this restart.
And Zach Buchanan in the second position. We seen him involved in a wreck earlier today.
Yeah, he does quite a comeback there for that 20 team, and here we go. God. They're going to race like crazy up there ahead of these leaders. These leaders
they're 4 wide
really right now. Oh, they're almost 4 wide. I think they are 4 wide.
They're 4 wide. They're still 4 wide. Oh, Sean.
Careful. Oh, Sean's in a terrible spot. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, they're all over the place.
How are they keeping this together? I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
They were 4 wide, settled it to 3 wide, and now we're 2 by 2. How they did that in a lap, I don't know.
Look at that. Look at that 10 car. Watch out for him. Ryan Acosta, he got by the 20 for the second position. Oh, and he's on his way.
Yeah, 10 car is coming. We haven't talked about him today either.
Oh, boy. I can't. Oh, Trent Dunham just blocked Sean. Oh, contact.
Oh, man, Anthony McCurry, Seth Cole, how did they hang on to that? These guys are rubbing, beating, and banging, and somehow, someway, we're still racing.
I don't get it either.
right now, Sean Henley letting whatever happens ahead of him happen. Doesn't really seem like he wants to get up there in the fray. But, well, as soon as I say that, he's now starting to make a move on Seth Cole there.
Oh boy. Oh, he almost turned him.
Oh my goodness, he nearly hooked Seth Cole up that corner. And look at the 10 car, just kind of lying in wait, going through wherever Sean Henley goes, but not really charging his way up there just yet. He's letting the 6 car do all the hard work.
I think he's waiting. Oh, look at the run he got on the outside. He is
It was
right
such
there.
a chaotic restart there. If we go clean and green to the end, it's going to be a shocker. I mean, we've right now got just about 7 laps to go, a little less than 7 to go, and things have really spread out now. And, oh, look at this 10 cars hounding him. The 10 is there.
Ryan got to the inside. That's not a good move, though. I don't know. Why is he so slow? He just lost his second spot to Zach Buchanan.
Yeah, we're seeing here that the inside line is not working. I mean, the 10 car just, he really had to bail out of the throttle there, and Buchanan gets around him for second place.
Oh, man. If Buchanan is to win with that car, Sean's not gonna.
Who's up in fourth right now, according to the ticker? Eric Burton. We saw him get spun around on pit road, and what a comeback for that 48 team.
He's actually in third now. But I thought he was. I know he passed. Oh, what? Oh, the 18. The 18. I didn't even know he was in the third spot. Look at him go for the lead.
And it's looking like if anybody's going to pass Sean Henley, they got to do it on the outside line. That inside line does not seem to have enough grip here today for them to be able to make that move.
The Joe Gibbs teammates, second and third.
Now here's the big question for the leader, Sean Henley. You got Seth Cole up ahead of you on the tail end of the lead lap. Do you make a move to the inside and risk having to bail out of the throttle and have the 18 come around you on the high side? Oh boy.
Oh, he is there.
Oh, he's going to try the inside. Now let's see if he can get through this corner correctly and not have the 18 slide around him on the outside line.
You better hope not.
He did it. Wow, Henley's got a strong car then.
Oh, and the 18 getting held up by the 41.
Now the 18's going to try it, and this is where the big problem can happen in this corner. Now he got off the corner good, but Buchanan's going to challenge him now for second place on the high side, and Henley is going to continue to pull away.
Yeah, I think Sean's got this one in the bag right now. We got one more lap to go.
I tell you, Henley was, I think he started pretty far back at the start of this race. And pit strategy really moved him up here, and he's had one of the strongest cars, no doubt.
Sean, coming to the white flag.
Now he's got to be careful here. He's got lots of traffic ahead of him, and that 18 is right back there behind the 41. If Henley makes a mistake, the 18 will capitalize, but Henley looks like he's going to let all that traffic up ahead of him just do what they want to. He's not forcing the issue, and I don't blame him.
Sean, he's going to come off turn 4 in the Viagra machine. He's going to win here at Primal.
Wow, what a win there for Sean Henley. Smart racing there in that final green flag run.
And look at his teammate, James Qualls, in the 6th position.
Wow.
Where
we were
Roush
documenting
cars?
earlier on Roush Fenway, Roush Racing not having a really good runs with the 99 and 16 and everything. Well, 17 kind of put a little silver lining in that gray cloud. And the 6 car as well going to victory lane, too.
I think that in the 16 and the 99, I wonder in the 97, I think he wrecked too. Rohit. Oh, the 9. Woo.
Yikes, Dan, careful.
Oh,
Okay.
let's watch everybody come in.
Man, it makes me nervous when they go wide off of 4 like that.
Oh, Joshua Collins. I think that's everybody.
I think so.
I
I think we're
we're
not going to have a repeat of the Nationwide Series race where the winner just plowed into the pit wall. So
I'll tell you,
that's good.
They're bunching up, wanting to go to the pit stall though. Anyway, we'll look at the results here, and we only had 20 cars on the lead lap at the end of the race, so people went a lap down really fast at this place. And you can see Zach Rogers, Cody Lamas, Justin Perry, Chris Jones, Nicholas Garrett, Dylan Poche, Rohit Vader, Chris Washington, Cole Daly, Tommy Herner, Jessica Shelton, John McNamara out of the race.
Yeah, one of those, a former winner here this weekend, Rohit Vader, who won the Truck Series event here a couple days ago.
Yeah, I wondered what happened to him, and I was like, oh, he's out of the race. And, you know, well, XF, who was he surprised about at the end of the race? What drivers really sparked?
I think that the biggest surprise for me was Zach Buchanan, because we saw him get involved in that one incident there when he and I can't remember who it was. It might have been the 8, but somebody and he got together off
I think it was
4.
Daniel Day.
And I thought that car was basically damaged and done for the day and was going to be just, riding around damaged. But he was up there contending for the win. He got good runs off of turn 4. He was coming up on the back bumper of the 18, challenging him for second, and really good run for him. And Eric Burton, too. I mean, he got spun around coming down pit road, and he got a really good run here today. He damaged 48 and all, and he gets a top 5.
How about the whole top 10? Also, we got James Claus, Jake Rogers, Charles Sanford, Ralph Mason, Preston Plord up here. Where did they come from?
I know, and I believe the 23 actually had wrecked as well in turn 3 at one point, Preston Plord, so nice run back into the top 10. I've seen another few cars down inside the top 15 that actually were damaged too. Jake Cole, I think he was actually one of the cars that got a lot of damage in the Jessica Shelton spin. He got 13th, and Daniel Day, who had one of the strong cars nearing the middle of this event, he was able to battle back after he got basically taken out. He gets a 14th place finish, so not a win, but obviously a pretty good run still for the 33 car.
And one of those guys in 11th just missed out on the top 10. Kyle Thomas, he had a whole bunch of damage.
Yeah, he had quite an eventful day. A lot of different things happening around that 2 car today.
Also, one guy we ain't talk about too much, but he had a solid day, was the 21, Eugene DeMax.
Yeah, and then also you see a lot of drivers who were up at the front of the field at the beginning and middle of this race that I don't know if it was pit stops or what, but Ian Dutta 17th and Trent Dunham 18th. Didn't really see them up there at the end of this race, but they had pretty strong cars and come away with pretty decent top 20 finishes.
Well, Levi, he actually got an okay finish. We seen him on the pit road. He was on pit road all day today. He was like 42nd most of the day. He had some type of eternal problem with his car at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, then raced his way back into the tail of the lead lap and ran over his teammate Nicholas Guerra. So, yeah, pretty good comeback finish there for the pole sitter.
And want to ask Jeff, what drivers is he disappointed in where they finished today?
I can't say there's really any driver that I'm really disappointed with, because most of the drivers that ended up getting involved in wrecks and DNF from this race were drivers who were at the back of the pack at that particular moment, or ended up getting involved in a communication problem off turn 4, both of which are really understandable things that took place. So, quite honestly, not really disappointed at any drivers. Obviously, it's not the kind of finish they wanted to have, but it's just the kind of risks that take place here every time you take the green flag at Primal.
Alright, so we'll see all you guys at the road course. And Seth's home track, Watkins Glen, next week.
Oh yeah, that's sure to be a good one.
And can't wait to see you guys there as well. Congrats to Sean Henley, congrats to Ross Fenway Racing as well. And we had We had a bit of teammates up at the front of the field as well. We had, just to point out, we had Roush up here. We had Joe Gibbs up here. We had I believe the 84 Hendrick with the 84 and the 48. But we'll see you guys next week, and we are out.
Bye. Yay, we got it done.
Finally.